Hey people. Alright, I came back out here. I know I was out here in the car doing a live stream a couple hours ago, and I thought I was going to die. I went back home, set up a Zoom meeting for my mom, and slept for about an hour. So I think two things are going on. I think the first thing is, there are three things. The first thing is, I put the dog down on Monday, and it's just killing me. It's absolutely killing me. But she was my everything. So the one positive, and I don't want to say it's a positive because it's not a positive, but I don't have to take care of her right now, and I feel so bad. I feel so guilty saying that. I just feel terrible. I couldn't medicate her. I couldn't feed her. I couldn't walk her. She went blind, and then I'm pretty sure the brain went right before I took her in there. So whoever's watching, hello. So that's the positive. I haven't slept in probably 2 days since I did it. So I think it was just exhaustion. I was in the car. I thought I was going to pass out. I thought I was going to panic attack. I thought I was going to have a stroke. And I think it's because I just don't get enough sleep. My mom's woken me up every night since. And then I can't sleep because I think of the dog. And the other thing, I'm standing here right now, my stomach's killing me. And when I think about it, I probably have only had 2 meals in the last 2 days. Like 4 chicken patties. So I'm starving. My blood sugar's probably shot. Where is this? Blood sugar's probably shot, and I'm tired, and I'm crying my eyes out everywhere I go. Somebody asks how the dog is, and I lose it. I break down. And I went to the place this morning where I rescued her. I went there yesterday. I did a video on that. I went there yesterday. I went there today because that's where she stayed for a month. And when my dad died, I had been to his plot. I've been to his burial site once. My sister goes every time she comes in town, but I don't know why people want to do that. I guess it makes you feel close to them. With the dog, being in this building where she stayed for a month makes me feel that's where I need to be. It's not that I'm close to her because she's not there. I had her cremated. They said it was a communal cremation where I guess they just take all the animals and they put them in an oven at the same time and it's done. And I could have had the individual, the ashes, and I don't want ashes of somebody that I loved and hugged and took care of. I'm not the kind of person that can look at that and find joy saying my pet is in this urn. Not for me. So I went there yesterday, as I said in the video, and they were closed, and the guy opened the door, and I just broke down crying. I said, I put her down yesterday. I need to be here. He didn't really want to, but he brought me in there, and then the admin person knew me and said, stay as long as you want. So I went there today. Because it just feels like that's where I need to be. And I saw a dog who acted exactly kind of like how she did when I was looking to rescue. Why did I rescue in the first place? I've lived my whole life on my own without an animal. And I was comfortable. I would ride my bike. I did exercise. I'd go places. I did what I want. I didn't travel, but I did what I want. I was gone all day. And I had freedom. And my mom said, I want you to rescue a dog. I want you to get a dog. She said, I want a dog for the house. And so I went and I looked, and there was my girl. She looked at me, walked over towards the glass. I said, I waved to her. I put my finger towards the glass. She knew I wasn't going to take her, and she walked away and just sat down like, yeah, I'm done with this guy. I thought about it today. What word describes her? She's a lady. She was a lady. She was just a classy lady. She was... when I think about it, it's not only was she a lady, she's almost like the lion. She was very fragile. She had bunny hop legs. She had very small bones, a very fragile body. But she was like a lady. She'd walk in the room. When she'd see me, she'd run towards me. She's like a little puppy. Everybody said, how's your puppy? Because she was young. She was 9 years old, probably. But she was a lady. Everybody loves their dog. But you look at a dog, and a dog is a dog. They're all happy. They're wagging their tail. My dog was a lady. She was like a queen. And not just to me. This is what everybody... You look at her, and you go, she's just so special. And at that point, she was an adult dog, but she looked like she was almost a little puppy, like a little lady. So, I saw a dog there today. I had my sunglasses on. Somebody came over and said, well, I heard about her, I'm so sorry. And I just snapped. I just lost it again. Started crying my eyes out. And... hold on. There's always somebody out here that lights a cigarette. It's gross. Okay, back to my video. So, let's get back to the rescue thing. So I ended up rescuing the dog that I just put down. I went in there and I thought she was beautiful. And I told them, I said, this dog belongs with a family. And they had it listed, the dog should not be with a family, and the dog shouldn't be around kids, and the dog shouldn't be around other dogs, because she doesn't like other dogs. And all of that turned out to be... I agree, she should not have been with a family. It was good for her to be with one person. I don't know how people have 2 or 3 dogs in a house. My dog was my life, and I spent all my time with her. So, I don't know where the guy is who's smoking. Yuck. Here's Qatar. I'm not going to zoom in. Looks like Jordan just posted a video. So I rescued her. Well, I went over there, I said, she should be with a family. If she's not rescued in a month, for my birthday. If she's here around my birthday, I'll rescue her. But I think she should be with a bigger family. And I went and I told them, I said, I'm going to paint my place. I'm going to completely painted the place by myself, or most of it. And I said, all right, it's painted, it's dog-proof. All the cords are moved, all the things that she could bump into or hurt herself, everything is safe, completely safe for an animal that could really hurt themselves in a house. And I went over there and brought my mom. I said, hey, we want to see the dog. And they said, oh no, they got on the radio and they said, he's here. But somebody else is looking at the dog. It's usually like 20 minutes, 30 minutes they let you have to be with the animal, to walk around outside in the area. And I went, no. And they got on the radio and they said, he's here, he wants her. Let us know if these people take her. Hold on. JetBlue. All right. Let us know if they take her. And I was falling apart in there. I said, I want this dog. I want her. And so everybody they knew me. I had gone in there almost every day for over a month, either trying to greet my dog or looking at the other dogs, and they had just opened. And I hear on the radio, tell them they're not going to rescue her because they don't think that she's hypoallergenic, allergy-free, safe for people that have allergies. So they didn't want to take her home. And I just covered my eyes in there, and I guess I cry a lot. I broke down crying. I said, I want her. I want her. They were all on the radio saying, bring her up here. He wants her. And I took her home. They gave me a bully stick for her. This huge bully stick. This little dog sat there for hours chewing this bully stick. She was frightened and nervous. Very scared. And I'm looking on the floor saying, I have a dog. My whole life is over. How do I take care of this dog? I can't ride my bike anymore. I can't leave the house. I can't do anything. And I didn't. I didn't do anything. For her first year, I did nothing without the dog next to me or with the dog waiting at my mom's house. And then I realized that I wouldn't crate her. I could never crate a dog. Okay, and so, hi 7 viewers. You're probably going to be bored with my video. I'm talking about putting my dog down on Monday. Okay, I lost 2 right away, and I'll probably lose the other 4 in a minute. Turkish Airlines. So, I love that dog. She was like my sidekick. She was my buddy. She was just a classy little lady that followed me all over the house. Even when she went blind a couple months ago, she followed me. When she had vision, she would follow. Even when she didn't have vision, she followed me from room to room. She was everywhere with me. She wanted to be next to me. When I would go to sleep, she would walk in the room and lay down right next to the bed or the sofa or the floor. Where she just wanted to be near me. And I probably didn't make it easy because I wanted to be near her. So I would walk in the room and see how she was doing. I would pet her. I'd kiss her head. I'd rub her tail. One of the few dogs I know that you could put your hand on their tail and they wouldn't bite you. I could literally put my hand on her butt to try to clean her up, and she wasn't happy, but she didn't attack me. I could hold her paws, which most dogs won't let you do. I could hold her paws and put my fingers between her toes, and she would let me do it. But if I wanted to trim her nails, she would bite me and run. So she was a top quality. She was a choice dog. I could not have asked for a better dog. I'm very lucky that I had her, and I know I am. I'm extremely lucky. We were perfect for each other. And now I'm ready to cry. And I can't. Hold on. Hold on. So I went there this morning, and I saw a little dog over there, a black and white dog. You've seen the videos of my dog. She's just like a queen, a brown and a tan, brownish, white. Just an adorable dog. I think she was a Chihuahua, Bichon Frise, Lhasa Apso, Japanese Chin, Jack Russell mix. I can't believe I remember all of that now that she's gone. So what do we have here? Avianca. And everyone's telling me get a dog. When you're ready, when you were ready, you will know, and you'll get a dog. And I saw that dog in the thing today, and I felt so guilty. And I guess that's part of like survivor's guilt. When there's an accident, a plane accident, or a big accident, and you survive, and everyone else dies, and you feel so guilty that you made it and they didn't, and it really screws up your life. And I can't replace her. They even said today, they said, you'll never be able to replace her. They knew her. I would bring her to her rescue, and she would scream and cry and run in circles when the employees came over to see her. She loved the place. She loved them. She knew the uniform. So, wait a minute. I looked at some of the videos this morning that I took of her when she was blind and trying to eat and trying to survive last week. And I smiled and I was happy, and then I walked away and I thought about her and I just broke down hysterical. And That's going to take a long time. And so when I saw that dog today, I thought, I like this dog. This dog's got a sweet personality for seeing her for a minute. But I felt so guilty. How do you get another dog and replace? Well, you're not replacing. You're saving the dog like you saved the one you took care of before. Just the guilt that I felt. Is it guilt or is it pain? Saying, I miss her so much. And I know you can justify it however you want, saying the dog will want you to rescue someone else and save their life. I hope nobody's watching me live streaming this, standing a few feet away. Oh boy. How do you do that? How do I bring another dog into the house? Her beds are still there, her towels, her blankets. Where she pooped on the carpet, the stains there, I haven't cleaned it up. I have no interest in doing anything now. I'm not ready. I don't want to. I walk past the pee stains that are on the carpet that I haven't cleaned. I cleaned the others, but I haven't cleaned everything. And I don't want to clean it up because it was her. It was my dog. It was her life. It's a part of her, as disgusting as that might sound. And her bones. Her bone is in the hallway that she chewed on last week. And the extra bone that I gave her, I found in another bed, and I found another bone that she put in the doghouse. This is my living animal that's gone. And I'm not ready. I don't want to say I'm not ready to replace her, because that's really what it ends up sounding like. But I want the comfort of having another dog. It will never be the same. I'll never forget my Pumazoo, Pachamaloo. And then the whole thing is, can I bring another dog into the house because my mom is losing her mind with her dementia. And I'm extremely unhappy in that house. And every night my mom would set me off doing something where I felt she was endangering the dog or waking the dog up when she was... It was hell. And do I want to bring another animal in the house to deal with that? I don't know. I don't know that I want another animal. I don't know that my mom would put up with it. I think I'd be scared out of my mind with my mom saying, oh, there's the dog. Oh, will you move your dog? But the problem with my dog was she got a problem before I moved. She trusted me 100%. She trusted me, unlike any dog I've ever seen. The trust between the two of us was incredible. And she would lie on the floor. Alright, that's enough. She would lay there on the floor. And I would say, don't move, and I could walk over her head or over her body, and she would stay still. She wouldn't move. With my mom, I would tell her, don't ever do that because you don't have balance and you've got your walker and you're going to fall and crush my dog. But she trusted me so much. I don't know that another dog would do that, but you get a dog and you learn to deal with their quirks and who they are. And that's the joy of having an animal. So, I'm absolutely starving now. My stomach is killing me. It hurt last night, and I think I'm literally starved right now with only a couple, probably not even more than a full meal in 2 or 3 days. And my blood sugar's gone, just shot right now, except for the sugar from the liquid that I was drinking. And I'm tired. I'm exhausted, physically and mentally and emotionally, totally destroyed. Totally destroyed. So it's going to take a long time. I was with this dog for 6.5 years, and the bond between us, just unbelievable. And her being sick, her losing the vision in December, being with her constantly training her how to walk when she was in a driveway or a sidewalk or a lawn or step up, step down. And then when she got the vision back, I had a feeling it's not going to last forever, and I kept on training her, and she learned very well. And then I made the decision to take her off of the meds with the vision because it was killing her. And it killed her anyway. It killed her. When you have a dog, you expect you're going to lose it one of these days. I even looked up a year ago. I looked on the internet. How old does a dog get before they start losing vision? Not that I was thinking it would happen, but it happens. I looked up different breeds and when it happens. If you would have asked me last year if I expected my dog to go blind, I would have said, "Are you kidding?" If you would have asked, "Do you expect to put your dog down?" I would have said, "Why? She's healthy. She's a great dog. She's got many years to live." So, thank you to the people out there who've left very nice comments about what they're going through with losing their dog in the last few weeks or losing their dog in the last couple of years and how they dealt with it and how they still have pain. I don't know. I really want to get in the car, go back to the rescue, and just meet that dog that I saw this morning. She looks so scared, so unhappy, just like my dog did before she looked at me in the walking room. And I wouldn't rescue her today. I can't. I want a dog in the house right now. But I want a dog in the house. Spam email. The extra TV that you want is available. I was wondering what that was. I want a dog now. I lost all my viewers. I don't care. That's the thing about me. I don't care. I want a dog, but I want a dog to help me heal. I want a dog so I don't feel alone and that I don't have to hurt. Dog to help me get through this. That's not the right time to get a dog. You don't get a dog to comfort your emotions. I'm ready. Every time somebody I know loses a dog, I say, go out and rescue, go out and adopt. That's who you are. You never would have done it. Like my sister. My sister will not adopt a dog. She pays for... Ooh. So my sister won't adopt the dog. She says, I can't deal with the pain. I said, you're going to deal with this with your husband. He's going to die probably. He might die before her or after. But I said, you're going to deal with this with your husband. And you don't spend your whole life saying, I can't do things because I don't want to hurt or cry. The time I had, the 6.5 years with this dog, I could not have been happier. The thought of knowing that, to think of having never rescued her and not being able to enjoy the love I got for this dog for all those years, I was so happy. That's why I'm falling apart now. I was so happy. I saved her. I literally saved her life. And she knew it. She knew. She was dying, which I didn't know at the time. I did not think that this was killing her. I thought they said she would be okay. I didn't think it was this bad. all I wanted to do was help her. I wanted to pick her up. I wanted to feed her. I gave her all the different meals. She's got a bag of about 80, 90 toys. She's got towels and blankets and sheets and pillowcases and washcloths and hand towels to wash her, to dry her during a rainstorm, to sleep on, 2 or 3 heavy-duty blankets in each doghouse on the floor. She lived a good life. I spent, not that you decide if you're a good owner, but how much you spend. I would go out every week and buy her whatever I wanted. I'd buy her everything. I'd go and buy another beach towel because I thought it had a nice pattern. I'd buy her a toy because I wanted to make her happy when I came in the house so I could throw it across the room. So, I need to eat something or I'm going to be really sick. My whole gut is just cramping and hurting. So, I got to go eat something. I don't really want to. Yesterday I did a donut and then I ate a donut for the first time in like 24 hours. That was it. So I'm going to go grab some food. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. Yeah, I have this feeling. See, the hard thing is if I go to the rescue again, I'm just going to fall apart and break down crying hysterically. Well, that was an interesting U-turn. But I still want to meet that dog. I still want to see her. Not that I'll probably fall apart if they let me meet the dog, but I think it might be good for my mind. They know that I'm struggling now, and I think they'll bend over backwards to bring out the dog and help me. I would love nothing more than to go in there today and rescue that dog and take it home, but this is the first dog I've seen since my dog was put down Monday, and I can't do that. I think part of me is saying, take that dog to save it, which is what I didn't do that for my dog. I didn't rescue her to save it. So let me finish that part of the story that I keep ignoring. So my mom had said, get a dog. I want a dog in the house. And so I took the dog home. Like I told you, she'd shoot on the bully stick the whole night. So I rescued the dog. And I'm talking to my mom. I said, what do you mean you want a dog in the house? You can't even take care of yourself. And this was 6.5 years ago. I said, you can't take care of yourself. I don't know if she was using the walker then. Maybe she was. She wasn't using a cane. I said, you're not able to take care of yourself. How are you going to... I think around that time, maybe I told her to cancel her driver's license or sell the car. I said, you're not capable of doing this stuff. I've been coming over to the house since Dad died to help you. You can't do anything. Not that she was an invalid. I just said, you're not capable of doing anything. You can't have a dog in the house. How are you going to go outside and walk this dog? Maybe she did have the walker. I said, how are you going to get down the porch steps? How are you going to get down the driveway? How are you going to walk down the sidewalk that's all broken up because the city won't fix it? I said, you can't take care of a dog. And the dog stayed with me because it was my dog. I rescued her. And then later, my mom said, the reason I told you I wanted you to rescue a dog is because I'm not going to live that long, and I want you to have somebody to help you deal with losing me when I'm gone. I want you to have a dog. So that's why she wanted me to get the dog. Not for her, but for me. And here we go. Hold on. Where is it? my stomach hurting from hunger. And it's so not nice, and it's so mean to say. But what really upsets me is that my dog is not here. We got the dog so that I'd have somebody to deal with when Mom is gone. And my mom just keeps living and tormenting all of her children. She's made my life a nightmare. If you haven't watched the video, she's made my life a nightmare. She's gonna pass one of these days, but she's holding on. She's as miserable as could be to me. That's why I haven't slept ever since. She's no emotion about the dog dying. Like, no feeling. She's just lost that part of her brain. So that's what really, that upsets me, that I didn't get. She wanted me to move into the house because the hallway is really long. The dog, when she had vision, she'd run up and down the hallway. She just as fast as could be. At the rescue, before I got her, they called her Crazy Girl. She would just go like a mad dog and go wild, running all over their track and wearing herself out and then rolling around on the lawn. Ow, I just slammed my knee. Ouch. So, when she lost her vision, I wasn't mad at her. I wasn't angry. I was hurt. I thought, she lost her vision, but she's still my girl. And as long as she's alive, that's all that matters to me. But I felt sad because we couldn't run. I would throw the toy, and she couldn't do it. The day that she went partially blind, I threw a toy. She ran up the hallway, and she stopped. She didn't know where it was. And then we got in the car, and she looked out the window, and she gave me a look like, where is everything? And when I took her back to my place, and the elevator opened, and she stood there because she didn't know what to do. The elevator that she had walked in and out of thousands of times, she didn't know what to do. And I'm thinking her life has changed forever. She's still alive, and I'm glad I've got her, but her life will never be the same. She can't play. She can't do what she used to do. And how unfair for this to happen to this beautiful dog. So that's why when I took her to the ER, I was pretty sure I knew she was in trouble. I was expecting to leave her. I was expecting to have her admitted for a night and to find out what's going on with her. I think in the back of my mind, I knew she was in trouble and I couldn't bring her home. So this is what's going on in my life right now. I miss this dog. I look at her pictures. I smile. I'm happy. I call her a doofus, a poofus. I laugh at the videos, even the videos where she can't eat well and she's looking for her food and her water. And then I get in the car and I think about her and I snap. So I could ask, should I feel guilty that I want to get another dog? And everyone's going to say no. In fact, 3 people today said, you need another dog to help you deal with this. And I said, that's so wrong. Like, I just feel so like I didn't use her, but that's what it feels like. I used you, we took care of each other, and now you're gone. I need to replace you. And that really upsets me, even though I'm not replacing you. So I've done this video for like 34 minutes. I've done tons of them all week long since I put her down, and I know nobody's watching, but I'm out of here.